I didn't know it was so easy to make a lasagna. I will start my recipe using 2 chicken breasts. I add here 2 peeled, well-cleaned potatoes. I also add whole black peppercorns. Now I add the water for cooking. I pour in water until all the ingredients in the pot are well covered. The water has already been added. I turn on the heat and let it cook for about 20 minutes until the chicken is nice and tender. The chicken is already cooked, just right. I carefully drain all the water. I transfer the chicken to a large bowl. With a mixer, I will shred the chicken breast thoroughly until it becomes nice and loose. In the skillet, I start by sautéing 1 chopped onion. I also add 1 chopped red onion for more flavor. I add here, look, a pinch of salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt to enhance the flavors. I turn on the heat and sauté these 2 onions until they are golden and tender. Now it is time to add the shredded chicken to the skillet. I incorporate 170 grams of well-drained corn. I mix everything well until it is nicely combined. In the bowl, I place the potatoes we cooked earlier. I will mash these potatoes thoroughly until forming a nice, smooth puree. The potatoes are now well mashed and creamy. I remove the potato masher and set it aside. I bring everything closer here to make assembling easier. In the baking dish, I begin assembling by placing the first layer of tortilla. Let's start assembling our lasagna, layer by layer. On the tortilla, I add the sautéed chicken we prepared. I spread it out well to cover the entire surface evenly. I use enough to fill the whole tortilla sheet thoroughly. Now I cover everything with tomato sauce. The amount of tomato sauce is to your liking. Use the amount you prefer. I spread the sauce well on top to moisten the entire layer. I carefully spread it to make sure everything is well covered. The entire chicken layer is nicely bathed in the sauce. Now I take the mashed potatoes. I spread it over the layer of sauce and chicken. The layers become creamy and very appetizing. Just looking at this part makes your mouth water. I have already placed all the puree on top, smoothing it out well. Now I add the shredded cheese to give it that special touch. I repeat the layering process until filling the baking dish. I add more tomato sauce on top to finish. I spread the sauce well, making sure everything is thoroughly covered. This ensures it stays nice and juicy and flavorful. I carefully spread it out as I show here. I finish with plenty of shredded cheese on top. Now I place it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. That amount of time is enough to melt and heat everything well. I have already taken the lasagna out of the oven. Look how beautiful it turned out. Now I will cut a piece to show the texture. See how lovely and well layered it is. I cut carefully so it doesn't fall apart. What an amazing lasagna. Truly delicious. I take out a good piece here to serve. Look at this wonderful lasagna. See the creaminess and the generous filling. Make this lasagna at home because you will love it.